So we have reached out with those two primary entities with this prayer breakfast to make a big impact in the community.
That is so important, and it's kind of interesting that you mentioned the generational piece. You know, I am gravely concerned, talking about the torch, about making sure, and I think this ties in to what my goal and my wish is, to start training and identifying and supporting and educating young people.
Absolutely.
You know, and so I think, and then it's good to know that there are families, and we need many, many, many more of them.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of young people who can be the first in their family.
Absolutely.
You know, to start something, and then 30, 40 years from now, they can be recognized for their effort. Because somebody, a young man, and see, let me say this to everybody out there. I'm going to stand up.
Go right ahead.
This is a call to action.
A call to action.
This is a call to action.
A call to action.
And I'm your host, Alex C Habersham, and I'm so happy today to have Miss Ann Henderson, who's the president of the Georgia Black Chamber, talking about a lot of things, talking about the Georgia Black Chamber, and talking about a special event which is the Legislative Prayer Breakfast, which is going to be held in Atlanta on the 9th, talking about generational awards for people whose foreparents, I guess you could say, or parents or what have you, started a business but thought it would not be robbery, you know, to set it up so the business could continue. And I'm glad to see some of that in our community, because I think that if in fact we don't start emphasizing the importance of the historical element of passing stuff on and helping each other, then we can, you know, we can become islands, and then that's no good for our community. And that's not what your homeboy, Dr. King, intended. You know, and I have to say that all the time.
Absolutely.
Dr. King didn't leave his 5 little children and go out there and do all these things for us. And you benefiting from
Absolutely.
it, and I am
We're
too,
all benefiting.
and there's a whole lot of other folk benefiting from
Yes,
it.
indeed.
So it's our responsibility to give something back and to try
Absolutely.
to just keep the race moving and just try to progress annually. But anyway, this young man, he didn't write me, but he put it on Facebook this morning, said that he really wished, and I don't know who he was, but somebody had commented on the Kwanzaa event last night, and he said that somebody needs to take some initiative in trying to train young people and encourage them and assist them, particularly as it relates to business.
Right.
And I think that leads us right in to the Georgia Black Chamber.
Absolutely.
Because I understand that you want to expand it, and let's talk a little bit more about the purpose of the chamber, and let's talk about a little more about your intentions and our desire to expand the organization out of Atlanta. You know, because us is all in this together.
Absolutely.
And we need help.
Absolutely. The important thing that the Chamber will be doing moving forward, when we talk about the youth and talk about trying to make a difference with the youth, I have come up with a new initiative, and obviously we need help in making this successful. And I'm calling it the RISE, R-I-S, RISE program, or RISE initiative, and that's reaching inner city students.
Okay.
And I want to add to that inner city and outer city students.
Right.
And we have a school that is about a block up from our office. And so the goal is to capture the young people in that environment. And one of the reasons I want to deal with that particular school and then expand out further is that it's an alternative school.
Right.
And in doing my research and looking around, I see that, you know, there are a lot of organizations out there, but they capture those schools who are doing pretty well. But this is an alternative school where you put students that you think may or may not make it.
Yep.
So it's important that we begin to bring those business owners into that school, it's important that we partner with that school so that those students can know that there's a better way than standing on the corner.
Right.
So that they understand there is a better way to communicate. Part of that RISE program, I've already communicated with sources that will assist us in terms of Toastmaster. I'm thinking of maybe a junior Toastmaster to help them when it comes down to interviewing, to help them to fill out an application, to help them in life skills, to help them in careers. In addition to that, when we talk about expanding the Georgia Black Chamber of Commerce, we have already reached out, and we've reached out here in Macon, we've reached out to you, and moving forward, our goal is to create affiliates across the state of Georgia.
Right.
We've already reached out to Columbus State, not Columbus State, but Columbus, Georgia.
Right.
And we've also reached out to Columbus State University.
Okay.
We will be actually bringing on the Columbus Minority Chamber.
I'm familiar with her.
Jennifer Anthony.
Yes.
We've already had those conversations. So in 2010, we're going to look at affiliates with that organization and also with the Atlanta Metropolitan Black Chamber, and also creating a chamber here in the Macon area.
Right.
And we've also had conversation in the Albany, Georgia area.
Right.
So we are certainly looking forward to making a difference. And the chamber's goal is to stretch out, connect, and that's our goal, is to make certain that we connect with each other, make certain that we do business with each other, that we partner with each other. Because I may be a mom and pop business, or you may have a mom and pop business, and you want to take that business to the next level.
Absolutely.
In order to take it to the next level, it's important that you have the resources and the people that partner and team with you to help you do that. What that simply means that now you have the ability to capture major and bigger contracts.
Right.
So our goal is to do that. And then when we reach out, we're reaching out to these candidates so that our people can talk to these candidates. Talk about what they want and where they want to take their business. Talk about where they want to see Georgia.
Right.
So that's so important.
Right.
And we invite the elected officials, we invite the civic community, we invite the religious community, we have invited the mayors from across the state of Georgia. So this is going to be an awesome event, and you really need to be in the room so that you can touch those people that you need to touch, and that's the goal. We try to put the people in the room that you need to touch, that makes a difference in your business.
And a lot of major corporations, a lot of high executives.
Exactly.
With major corporations.
Exactly. Will be in the room.
Will be in the room.
And agencies.
Yeah.
We have federal agencies in the room.
Right.
We have corporations in the room. We have state and county people in that room.
Yeah.
So it's so important to be in the room. And then when you're in the room, here's the key. Don't just sit at your table.
That's right. You got to work it.
You've got to get up and you need to network.
I fully. Well, that is so. Let me pause and say this, because I feel Lou smiling.
Absolutely.
I feel him, and I just want to thank you, for what you're doing. You see, and it takes leadership, and we talked about that last night, and I could just, feel your enthusiasm and your interest and your dedication, and I just want to thank you. And that's what it takes in a community.
Absolutely.
And then the good part about it is that just like Ann Henderson had some concern about black folks, and just like Ann Henderson, wants to help our young people, see, we can come together and get this thing done.
Absolutely.
And then you got my total commitment. We can sit up in office and I think we'll get some people. We already having a business mixer next Tuesday. Okay. And anybody in business, if they hear this, they're welcome to come. All you need to do is to bring your business card. Now that's Tuesday at the Riverview Ballroom downtown.
Wonderful.
Now let me ask you this: what other kind of programs would the chamber be involved in? In other words, what kind of projects, is the chamber involved in or would like to be involved in? Because what I would like to do, I would like to give the community a feel